I can truthfully say alcohol put me where I'm at today.
I came here because of drinking, because I was in a drunk driving accident.
It was morning, we were going out to the beach, and I had a vodka and orange juice in a glass, and I poured it into a plastic tumbler walking out the door, and my girlfriend, who was, about 10 years ahead of me in recovery, said to me, "You taking your orange juice to the beach?" And I said, "Yeah," and she started to laugh. She said, "You're a piece of work." And I said, "What do you think? You think it's time I went to one of those meetings?" And she said, "Oh, baby, it was time years ago." And that was July. And I crashed in September. And I guess one of the things that I know today about AA is it's attraction, not promotion. Nobody was dragging me to a meeting. Do I wish I went in July? Probably, but I don't know if I would have stayed.
I started at about the age of 8. It became a part of my everyday usage as much as I could get it. Probably by the time I graduated from high school, I was full-fledged alcoholic.
I didn't know it at the time, but I was an alcoholic drinker right from the start. I drank alcoholically. There would be 3 of us hanging out, 3 guys hanging out, and there was 4 beers left, and I knew I had to finish this one, drink 1 more down, and then we could split the remaining 3, because there was 3 of us, 4 beers, I was going to get 2 of them, and that's the way an alcoholic thinks, and I didn't realize it at the time. So it caused problems in my life. I was kicked out of school at the age of 16, and also at the age of 16, I ended up in the county jail for the first time, on an alcohol-related offense. Just about all of my arrests, I have an extensive arrest record. Every time I was under the influence, that I can think of. I remember I was in the jail, I was in a cell, and I prayed to God. I didn't want to go do the time that they were going to give me and that they were talking about giving me, but I didn't want to go home neither. I didn't want to go back out the gate and go back out to that life neither. And I just said, I didn't know what was going to happen or if I was going to be able to do it or whatever, but I knew I needed a change, and I said, I'm going to just give it a shot, and I ended up with a 9-year prison sentence. And I went up to the prison and I contacted AA. I wrote to them and I said, I know I'm alcoholic, I need help, and they had somebody write to me. The guy sent me literature and I started reading, and I opened the big book, and it had some profound things in there that really related to me.
Sometimes this is the only place that somebody's gonna get AA, that it can, maybe the light will go on. Because they're not running around, they're sober, they're in a controlled environment, and they got a chance to get, meetings consistently, and that's a big deal.